This conference will now be recorded.
First, today I have discussed about inventory feature, batch wise detail. In which trade batch wise feature are useful? So first I will tell you batch wise feature is useful for pharmacy, pharmaceutical industry or pharmaceutical trade, because in pharmaceutical trade there are several batches in one item. There are they maintaining the secondary stock with the reference of batch number and maintaining the expiry and manufacturing date of batch wise. So it is very useful feature for pharmaceutical industry. So how can it implement in the busy? Let me see. Click on batch wise detail and click on configure button. Then it is asking about batch manufacturing date input format. So it will depend upon the customer requirement or client requirement that you will require full date format or month year format or not required for manufacturing date. So it will depend upon the customer requirement. So I will click on month year format, that is May 2020. If you select full date format, then it will be show 16/5/2020. So I will select month year format. Same concept is applicable in the expiry date format. Full date format, month year format, and not required. So I have select month year format. The next option is allow issue of expired batches. So it is showing some indication. Allow issue of expired batches. When you make the sale invoice, then you have to make issue expired batches. Allow, don't allow, allow with warning. So I have select allow with warning. When I make the expired batches in invoice, then software would be show me a warning alarm. Warning to be shown after days before expiry date. Before expiry date. So I have select 90 days. 90 days before it show me the warning that this batch will be expired after 90 days. And allow negative stock, allow, don't allow, allow with warning. So you can select allow with warning. Now next option is disallow carry negative stock batches to next year. If in current year, suppose some batches have negative stock at the time of change financial year, you want to carry negative stock batches in next year. If you click disallow carrying negative stock, then click on this window option, or otherwise it will carry negative stock. The next option is show zero stock batches in append list. When you change, when you receive the duplicate batches, then show zero stock batches in append list. Suppose you have received one batch 1, 2, 3, and you have made the invoices of full quantity, and your batches was zero quantity. So add, and next time you receive again the same batch, then it will be show in list, show zero stock batches in append list. So this is the option. Enforce full quantity allocation to batches. This is option for at the time of batch selection. Enforce full quantity. Maintain sale price. You want to maintain batch wise sale price, then you have to click on this option. And the same work with like MRP. Maintain batch narration. If you want to define any narration for particular batch, then you have to click on maintain batch narration. Show pending batch till voucher date. At the time of voucher making, sale invoice making, all pending batches showing or not. It will depend upon the customer requirement. Disallow carried expired batch to the next financial year. Now it is showing like some of the batches has expired in current year. So you want to allow carried in next year or disallow. It will depend on the requirements. Do not show expired batches for adjustment. If some batches are expired, then in adjustment window, when you make the invoice and select the batch, then expired batches are showing or not showing. So this is the option for able or disable. Allow duplicate batches, yeah, allow with warning. Okay, so I have click on this option, save. Now make an item like Calpol tablet journal. Now its unit is strip. Strip means one strip of tablets. So I have created unit master. You can define as sets. Now the in item master it is asking that this item will require batch wise detail or not. So after enable sorry, after enable the batch wise feature, it is asking in every item when you create the item master, it is asking batch wise detail, and by default it is yes. So this is for your reference, batch wise detail is enabled or not. So I have select as yes. And expiry oblique manufacturing date is required, yeah, both of the option are required. There are three or more option: expiry date only required, or manufacturing date only required, or none of them. So I have required both of them. Expiry month, it's showing expiry month. Like suppose some of the products are showing in 36 month from the expiry date for the manufacturing date. You have seen some of the product like some cold drinks or some other materials showing in on their product 36 month from the manufacturing date. So I have not calculated the expiry date. I have defined here expiry month 36 month, 24 month, 28 month. So you here you can define the expiry month also. Then save this item. Now go to purchase transaction, add. First, I have delete all transaction before that. Now I make a purchase. Voucher number one. Suppose I have purchased from Kalpa Laboratories. Sanji Traders. Calpol tablet. 500,000 is paid. Now this is the item batch detail window in purchase voucher. Here you can define the batch number, in manual mode. So let's see. This is the batch number 5000 strip, MRP per strip. Here you can define MRP per strip like 78 rupees and sale price is 60. And manufacturing date is April 2020. It will pick automatically from the date of voucher month, and expiry date you have to define. Suppose expiry is like 3 2021. Okay, now press OK, and the purchase rate is 45 rupees. So you have to save this invoice and make a reference number. Now make a sale invoice, add sale invoice, Gupta General Store, main store, Calpol tablet, 40 strip. Then in adjustment batch item batch detail window in sale voucher, when you press the enter button, then it is showing a drop down window of all batches of this item. So you have to choose the batch which you want to sell. So I have selected this one batch. It will pick automatically batch quantity and sale price and other things and sale rate. Now save this invoice. Okay. Save. Now in printing of this invoice, you have to enable batch feature in printing. So administration, invoice document and printing, standard, sale invoice. Here is the option batch wise detail. Yes, save. And for expiry printing, go to reference group summary printing, bill, batch detail printing, documents. Here you can enable MRP, sale price, manufacturing, and expiry. Save. After that, check it again. Print invoice, standard. Now here you can see all these details: batch number, MRP, sale price, manufacturing date, expiry date. These are details are showing in the invoice format. So this feature works like that. It is very useful for pharmaceutical industry, and they have many different requirements. So we will configure as per the requirements. Like some of the retailers are required prescription wise billing, or some of the customers require that doctor wise commission or the salesman wise commission. So we can enable all these features as per the requirements, but in current training session we will explain only the features wise requirement. So next topic is MRP wise detail. Now MRP wise detail is basically used for FMCG stores because they have stock on MRP basis. One item have different MRP. One item have multiple MRPs. Like suppose you have purchased a Colgate and there are two different MRPs. One is 100 rupees and new packing is 110. Just there is difference only in packing and sales rate. Other rest things are will be remain same. So this is for FMCG trade industry are using MRP wise retail. So here you can check the box maintain sales price along with MRP. Yes. So MRP wise zero stock quantity not required. Group wise MRP stock on sale price not required. I will enable only maintain sales price along with MRP. Okay. Now save. Again I have created a new item for Colgate journal unit pieces. Now here it is asking again MRP wise detail. Before that I have created a item Calpol tablet. Then at the time of Calpol tablet it is required batch wise detail. But I have disabled the same feature batch wise detail and enable the next feature MRP wise detail. So in next item it will asking about MRP wise detail. If I enable the both option, then it is asking about the both features. So at the time of creation of item master, you have to choose it is MRP wise items or it is batch wise item. So in FMCG segment, both features are working on the same platform, but I will show you one by one MRP wise detail. So click on this option and save it. Now make a purchase. Option number 2, same party, make an Colgate. MRP rupees like 100 rupees, sale price is 100, 5 pieces at the rate of 90 rupees. And again second item purchase, MRP rupees 110 and sale price is 110, 4 pieces at the rate of 90 rupees. Again I have purchased the same item, MRP rupees 105, sale price is 105, 9 pieces at the rate of 90 rupees. Save the invoice. Now make an sale invoice. At the time of sale invoice, select the item Colgate. Then it is showing a MRP window. Which MRP stock you want to select in sale invoice? 100 rupees MRP, 105 rupees MRP stock, or 110 rupees MRP stock. So there is a different three different types of MRP stock is available in your current stock. It will depend upon you which stock you have sale or which stock has been received has been recovered for customer. So select the option like that 105, 4 pieces or 2 pieces, and again 110, 1 pieces. Now save this invoice. Check its preview. Now here it is showing sale price 105 and 1110. You have enabled also MRP in the invoice format in standard format. So these features like that working. One item have different MRP, different sale price. So next feature we'll discuss serial number wise inventory. Serial number wise inventory basically used in electronic segment or mobile segment because they have a different serial number. They have one unique serial number in each item, each quantity. Suppose you are doing a mobile business, so you have purchased a 50 pieces of Samsung Galaxy A50 mobile, black color. So there are 50 quantity and each quantity have a unique serial number like IMEI number. We can say as a serial number or IMEI number. So it will working in, it will maintain in item serial number wise detail. So as you click on maintain item serial number detail and click on configuration button. So there are different options: maintain item serial number, warranty also. If suppose you have making a electronic business like AC, cooler, TV, so you have to give warranty also on the selling products. So you can maintain the warranty also, and you can maintain the installation when you have installed the products, like you have suppose you have sell the product in 1 for 2020, and after 10 days you have to go to install the same product on the customer end. So you have maintained installation details and warranty. Maintain sale price on the serial number wise, maintain MRP on the serial number wise, fix serial number from all material center for adjustment. You can maintain multiple material center in this billing, and you can pick all serial number, pick serial number from all material center when making an invoice. So you can pick the serial number from all material center, and post full quantity allocation in serial number, the same option whichever I have discussed in batch wise detail also. Serial number stock without serial number adjustment without serial number stock. It is like working that you have not any serial number stock, but actually you have some quantity of the item. So without a serial number you want to adjust the stock, or item serial number adjustment mode, discrete or continuous. Suppose you have purchased 50 pieces and it has continuous serial number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, like that 50. So at the time of adjustment, you want to adjust a discrete mode or continuous mode. Carry negative serial number to next financial year. Negative stock or negative serial number stock carry to next financial year. If you check this option, then it will to carry on next year. Maintain item serial number image also. You can maintain the image of the serial number also in software. At the time of selection of serial number, you have to check the image. So here you can define the serial number image path and serial number image based on. So check this option like that. You have this click on this path, and there are different options. I serial only serial number based on item name. Suppose you have a Samsung Galaxy A50, serial number is 123. So image name is also required 123. If it is different, then it will not reflect in the time of billing. Item name plus serial number. When you select the item name and the same serial number 123, then it will show you item alias and plus serial number. Suppose you are maintaining the item alias or serial number also, then you can select, then you can define the item alias plus serial number name in image name as image name, then it will reflect in. So this is the maintain item serial number image. So first I have checked mobile segment business. How can it will work in mobile segment? I have created one item like iPhone SE2 unit pieces. Now it is asking again serial number wise detail, because I have enabled the features serial number wise detail. Then it is asking for me enable the serial number wise detail or not in the same item master. So this item iPhone SE2 have IMEI number, so you have to enable the serial number wise detail. Save this option. Now after the save button, click on save button. It is asking define the serial number type detail, manual numbering or automatic numbering. If you select manual numbering, then at the time of purchase you have to enter the serial number manually. But if you select automatic numbering, then you have to define here start automatic numbering, automatic auto number from starting number, renumbering frequency, structure name. So renumbering frequency here daily, monthly or yearly. So at that in mobile segment business, you have choose as manual numbering because every item have a unique serial number and it will define at that at manufacturing point. So automatic numbering is not suitable for in mobile segment business. So you have to choose as manual numbering. Okay. Now save the item. After that, you make an invoice, purchase invoice. iPhone SE2. Suppose I have purchased 6 quantity. Now you have defined 6 quantity. Then in item serial number window showing only 6 serial number lines. If you define here 10 quantity, then it is showing 10 lines. If you define the 2 quantity, then it is showing 2 lines like that. Suppose I have defined here 2 quantity, then it is showing only 2 row. But I have defined here 8 quantity, then it is showing 8 row. So here I have defined 4 quantity. Now the serial number is here, you can define the serial number. Now it showing a button generate continuous number. Suppose you have defined first serial number 45645645665 like that, and you have to click on generate continuous number. So how it will work? So I will show you. Suppose you have suppose I have defined 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 5 6. Now click on generate continuous number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 5 6. Number of serial number 4, yeah. Now press OK button, then it will generate automatically serial number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 5 7 7 8 5 8 7 8 5 9. So it will continuity. So there are two types of defining the serial number, manually or continuity. So press OK button and define the purchase rate like 35,000. Okay, save this invoice. Now make and sell invoice. Select the iPhone item, 2 piece. Now here is the option to select the IMI number or item serial number. You have to choose item serial number, discrete mode or continuity mode. Suppose you have choose this one and this one. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 5 6 and 5 9. Okay, and define the sales rate like 40,000. So this is maintaining like that. Now if you want to check the report of serial number wise stock status, so here you can check iPhone SE2 2 pieces. I have purchased 4 pieces and issued 2 pieces to Rohan, and I have want to check which serial number I have issued. So you have to go on serial number wise reports. Item serial number wise stock. One item, yeah. Select the item iPhone SE2. Sorry. Item serial number stock status as on date. Value of item serial number. So here it is showing the serial number wise stock which is available in your current stock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 7 and 5, 8. Because 5, 6 and 5, 9 I have sold to Rohan. So if you want to check the history, then here define the item. If you define serial number, 5, 6. When you have defined the serial number, then it is showing this serial number has been received from Raj Kamal in purchase voucher and sale to Mr. Rohan and sale voucher for one quantity. So this is the report of item serial number history. Item serial number aging, own account serial number entries are report also there. Own account serial number entries means you have not select any serial number and make a sale invoice of quantity without any selecting the serial number. So this report this will go to own account serial number entry. So next feature is batch wise I have completed, serial number I have completed, MRP wise detail I have completed, parameterized detail. Parameterized detail have parameterized segment are using basically in garment industries because they have multiple parameters of one item. Like suppose I am working, I am doing a business of garment industry. Like shirt, one shirt has different parameter like color, size, brand. So there are different parameter of one item. So in busy we have some limited configuration, specify number of parameter. You can define only 3 maximum parameter. There is a limited configuration, so you can define only 3 parameters in one item. For 3 parameter you have to configure the parameter name. It will depend upon you. You have defined it's open based or it's predefined based. Like color, at the time of invoice creation, if you have choose as open, then it is asking to define the color red, black, blue, green, orange, or it's predefined, then here you can define like add value red, black, orange, like that. Same size, predefined 38, 40 and 42. Brand, I have in brand option I have defined a open field. Okay. Now next, parameter stock adjustment through drop down list. At the time of selection in sale invoice, parameter stock adjustment through drop down list, or you have to enter the parameter name or size different whichever you have defined in parameter configuration. So I have enabled the option parameter stock adjustment through drop down list is yes. Pick parameter to drop down list quantity in no, I have not required in purchase invoice. But at the time of purchase invoice, I have defined manually the parameters. Adjustment without stock, the same option I have explained in the before previous features in MRP wise or batch wise or serial number wise, adjustment without stock. Input transaction price and value for each parameter combination. So this is basically work for parameter wise discount or parameter wise margin or markup. So discount and markup option will be discussed on later. Before that, I have discussed only rest of feature. Maintain sale price parameter wise, yes. Maintain MRP parameter wise, yes. And one option is also there, generate barcode number. Barcode number is a, this feature is a unique feature. It is working in parameter wise, it is working in serial number wise, it is working in batch wise, it is working in MRP wise. You can define the barcode number in every feature. So barcode wise feature we'll discuss later on. Okay. So configure the features parameter wise, save. Now make another item, t-shirt, journal, pieces. Now here it is asking again the same feature, parameterized detail. Now save it. Make and purchase invoice. Select the item t-shirt, 5 pieces. Now in parameterized stock detail window, it is asking. So I have already predefined color name in parameterized configuration, black, orange, and red. If at the time of purchase you have received some different color, then here you can press F3 and create the different color name like yellow. You can create here also. So I have selected yellow. Same, you can create the new different size here by pressing F3, but I have received 40 size. Brand in drop down window is not here because I have disabled the predefined feature in parameterized configuration. I have click on open field. So here you have to define the brand like zone players or something different like MRP is 3500, sale price is 3500, quantity is 2, another color is red, size is 38, brand name is like same 3500, sale price 3500, one quantity, and other orange 42, Versace 4500, and sale price is 4500, two pieces. Okay. Here you can define the purchase rate 3000. Make the save the invoice and make a sale invoice. Now here I have selected 3 piece. So in batch detail window you are showing the color, size, brand and its MRP, sale price and quantity also. Which one you have to select, it will depend upon you, like select orange 42 size or red 38 size or yellow 40 size. So according to stock quantity you have to select the parameter. So I have select orange 1 piece, yellow 1 piece and red I have selected 1 piece. Okay. Now the rate will become automatically pick the average price of the both 3 different parameters. Here it is showing the average rate. If you want to choose the parameter wise rate, then you have to select as single quantity or single parameters. Save the invoice. Now I'll check its printing. or go to invoice document and printing, standard feature, sale invoice, enable parameterized detail here, yes, and save it. Then go to make alt P, sale invoice, standard, then print preview. It is showing the parameter detail also in bottom of item name. Orange 42 Versace 1. Orange color 42 size, brand name Versace 1 quantity. Yellow color 40 size, Nike brand 1 quantity. Red color 38 size, Nike brand 1 quantity. Total quantity is 3 pieces and average price is 3833.33 rupees. Okay. So this is the parameter wise invoice. If you want to check the stock, then you have to go to parameter wise report. Parameter wise closing stock, balance only, one items. I have select t-shirt. So here it is showing total quantity 2 is available. One for orange P1 color. Parameter 1 is color field and parameter 2 is size field and parameter 3 is brand field. So it is showing all parameter wise stock. Orange 42 Versace MRP 4500, sale price 4500, one quantity is available, and second one is yellow 40 Nike 3500, one quantity is available. If you want to the parameterized stock ledger, then here you can item name t-shirt, define the history of the parameter. Purchase, you have total purchase 5 pieces and you have issued 3 pieces. Remaining stock is 2 pieces. If you want to check the parameterize, then here you can choose the parameter like color is red, size is 40 and brand is Nike. If it is same, then it will show, otherwise it will not showing any report because red color has not 40 size and not have Nike brand. So you have to define the right information. So these features like working that. Serial, I have defined serial number wise detail, MRP wise detail, parameterized details, batch wise detail. Now we will discuss scheme management. How to work scheme management in BG. Scheme management. Scheme is related to basically suppose you want to give some free quantity or some discount on the items. Like suppose you have to make a scheme. Suppose one item 100 pieces you have give some one quantity free like that. So there are multiple option in scheme option. How it will work? Let me see on software feature and option inventory. Enable the scheme option. First enable scheme option in from inventory features, then you have to go to master and make a scheme, add. So there are asking a scheme name. Here you can define the scheme name like we have defined other three. Means I have issue of one item, but I want to I have give free some other item on the quantity basis. So I have defined that scheme name is other free, and it is asking for start date and ending date because every scheme has the starting and ending date. So you have to define here start date and ending date. I have defined 1/4/2020 to 10/4/2020. Now it is asking for specify party, or for all parties you have to applicable this scheme of, or group of party you have to applicable this scheme, or for one particular party you have to applicable this scheme. So I have applicable one party for Gupta General Store. And select voucher detail. This scheme will applicable on sales, purchase, material issue, sale return, purchase return. There are different options are there, but rest these options are not, some of the options are not showing on the screen because we have not enabled this option from the feature, like sales order, sales quotation, purchase order, purchase quotation, because we have not enabled this option. That's why it is not showing, it is hide. So I have enabled the option in sales. So at the time of selection of sale invoice, it is asking in all series or particular in series. So here you can define the series option also in like suppose you are making two types of customer, one is wholesaler and one is distributor. In distributor you have to make an scheme, and in wholesaler you have not any give any scheme. So here you can define the series also. Now scheme applied on, apply individual quantity, clubbed on means applied on quantity oblique amounted, or voucher apply on bill amount. Suppose total bill amount is rupees 1000, then you have to apply on scheme. Or individual item means select one item, then you have to give quantity, some quantity and make an scheme. So I have selected individual item, applied on item wise or item group wise. You have choose the option item wise or item group wise, and selected scheme on price basis, on discount basis, free discounted same item, free discounted different item. So I have defined scheme name is other free. So I have selected free discounted different item. Click on drop down button. Here you have select the item scheme detail. First I have select, suppose Colgate. Calpol tablet 100 strip, and free item is Colgate one quantity. Okay, save this. On Calpol tablet 100 quantity, I have give one quantity of Colgate. This is the scheme master. So now I have checked the invoice, make an invoice, sale invoice. I have defined Gupta General Store, Calpol tablet. First I have select 40 quantity, 100 rupees, rate whatever you have defined. Then it is not picked any scheme, or I have click on check scheme button, then it is showing no scheme found because I have applicable the scheme on 100 quantity. Here I have defined only 40 quantity. If I have choose again Calpol tablet 100 quantity, then it will pick automatically the Colgate one piece quantity in next item. So this is automatically checking the scheme on quantity basis. It will applicable on the same invoice. Here you can define the rate. Now save this invoice. Yes. Now we can make a new scheme. Scheme 1, club down. Here is option discount, free quantity, least value, free discounted different item. So there is option free quantity least value. I have checked the free quantity on least value, which is on the least value. It will automatically goes on free quantity. Suppose I have issued two items. One is 100 rupees and other is 110 rupees. So the free item will be goes automatically 100 rupees because 100 rupees is least value. So check this one. Define the date range. And it is basically applicable for item group on quantity basis or amount basis. I have defined amount or quantity basis. So I have selected quantity basis. Item group general, quantity 5, unit main 3, quantity is 1. Now make and sell invoice. Calcul tablet 5 pieces. Colgate 1 pieces. iPhone SE2. Now check the screen. It is showing like that. Calpol tablet is scheme 1 5 strip 100. Colgate is scheme 1 and iPhone is scheme 145 pieces quit. So all these options Colgate have automatically gives to free because it is the least quantity and least rate. Least value because I have defined in scheme least value, which is the least value of quantity I will give on free quantity. Suppose I will show you again. I have defined Calpol tablet 5. Colgate 2 200 and Rexona soap 5. And one t-shirt 500. Now which is the least value? 25,200 or 48, 504 or 560. So it will check. So it will show you Rexona soap 2 quantity free according to the Rexona soap. Because I have defined 3 quantity, then it is showing Rexona soap 2 quantity on free scheme. It will automatically check the free scheme which is defined in your scheme master. So in scheme master there are multiple options. You have defined the scheme individual item, clubbed on, voucher wise, bill amount wise, item group wise, all party wise, group of party wise, one party wise, different item free, same item free, discounted price, or some quantity basis like 1 to 50 1 piece quantity free, and 100 to 200 2 piece free, 500 to 1000 5 piece free. So there are multiple options. So it will depend upon the customer requirement. You have to configure the same requirement in the busy software. So this is the basically scheme option. Now next option is enable party wise item codes. Enable party wise item code means, suppose I have one item which name is Havells fan, and I have in I have understand the name is Havells fan, but in your state you have understand the name is only fans. So it will depend upon the name of item. Enable party wise item code. So you have to define multiple code party wise of a same item. How can configure it in busy software? Let me see. enable party-wise item code. After that, in the same configuration window, you have to define party-wise item code. Go to party-wise item codes. Here you can define the party-wise item code. Suppose busy info tag item name storybook is 123 and t-shirt is shirt. Save for busy info tag. But in Gupta General Store, storybook is book and t-shirt is 456 like that. Save it. Save. Now make the invoice. Begin photo. Select storybook. One piece. So here make the invoice. Then now here you can choose the product by pressing F4 for party wise item code. Press F4. Then a window appearing, pick item details from party item code, item group or bill of material. So you have to click on party item code. Then it is showing 1, 2, 3 for storybook and shirt is for showing t-shirt. So select 1, 2, 3. It is picking storybook. I have defined one quantity and again press F4 party item code shirt 1 4 quantity. So this is the option for party wise item code. By pressing F4 it is showing the item code of the item name for party wise. Busy info tag storybook is it means 1, 2, 3 and shirt have t-shirt have the name is shirt only shirt. Now in the same other parties Gupta General Store press F4. The t-shirt has name is 456 and storybook is book. So at the time of printing, you can define the command party-wise item name code instead of item name or item description. Then it printing the party-wise item code in invoice printing. Suppose I have make an invoice like that. Save this invoice. Save. Now go to invoice. In A5 format, we have seen this body. Go to body structure and define the field. So I have defined the commands and modify the invoice, and here it is showing storybook, but in sale invoice I have selected A5 invoice format. It is showing both of the name because I have selected book and storybook. So it is party wise item code. I have defined the storybook name as book for Gupta General Store. So this is the feature for one item has different name for different parties. Next option is calculate item sale price from purchase price. Calculate sale price from purchase price. It means that you have calculate sale price from the calculation of purchase price. How can you configure the option? Go to configuration, feature and option, inventory feature, and enable the option calculate item sale price from purchase price. And it is asking show sale price at the time of voucher saving. Yes, when I have saved the voucher, then it is showing the sale price. Save this option. Now make a purchase. I have created some different item. Here I have not defined any sale or purchase price. Save this item. Now I have purchased 5 pieces of 100 rupees and 110 rupees. Now save the purchase invoice. When you save the invoice, then it is asking to generate update item sale price from purchase price. It is asking. So here you have to define the price. Consider purchase price as list price, discounted price, effective price, all inclusive price. So I have not enabled any discount or any markup. So I have select list price, sale price, calculation from purchase price, add percentage inclusive or add absolute amount. No, I have selected add percentage. Increase sale price. How much percentage you want to increase the sale price for purchase price? Suppose I have defined 10%. Specify rounding off calculation, always upper, always lower, automatic or none. It will depend upon you. You have to choose automatic, none, or lower or upper. I have selected one, rounding off nearest to 1. Yes. Value, update value for item group only. Yes or no? No, I have required only item wise. So here showing calculation item name, calculation item group, general item MRP 0, purchase list price is 110, effective purchase price 110, increase by 10%. But right now it is not updating any sale price. When I have clicked this option update sale price button, then it will be updated. 121 is the sale price to be updated. And same you want to update in master, then click on the same button update in master. Do you want to update sale price in item master? Yes. Sale price of one item is updated according to purchase price. Okay. Now when you make the sale invoice, calculation, then it is picking 121 because I have updated the sale price from purchase price according to the calculation of 10%. So this option will work in purchase window. At the time of purchase voucher saving, it is asking to update the sale price from purchase price. Now next feature is enable date wise pricing. Enable date wise pricing. How it will work in BG? Let me see. Go to administration, configuration, feature and option, inventory, enable date wise pricing. So this features enable date wise pricing, how it will work and how it does calculate defining the rate. You have enabled this option and defining the date wise pricing. You can specify pricing mode applicable on a particular date. The price will be applicable till the next date for which you will enter the new prices. You can define the date wise price in item master or in different pricing mode which is available in the software. So how can you implement the same? So first you have to enable date wise item pricing on configuration, feature option, inventory option. Save this window. Now make an item, new item, date wise pricing. Here it is not going on sale price, purchase price, MRP wise, sale price, minimum sale price or self valuation price. Cursor is not going on this option because I have enabled the feature enable date wise pricing. So it is not going on these features. You have to remember the things that you have, whatever you have enabled. Now it is asking update date wise item price. So here you can define, suppose 204 2020 sale price is 100 rupees, purchase price is 50 rupees, MRP is 100 rupees, minimum sale price whatever, sales valuation price, sale discount, purchase discount I have not defined, and in 5/4 2020 it is 110 and 60 rupees, 110 and 10 for 2020 it is 1, suppose 90, 45 and 90. So save this 2, 5 and 10. Now make the purchase invoice on 1/4. 1/4 it is date wise pricing. It is asking for define the price because I have defined the date wise pricing from 2/4/2020. Before that it is asking to define the purchase and sale rate. But when you make the invoice any transaction from 2000 from 2/4/2020, then it is showing automatically like that. Now change the date again, 2/4/2020. Date wise pricing, then it is taking the 50 rupees. So I have select 40 quantity, save the invoice, and it will calculate up to 4/4/2020. 50 rupees will remain same up to 4/4/2020 because I have defined the rate next rate on 5/4/2020. Let's see, same item, it is taking the same 50 rupees. Suppose I have changed the date on 5/4/2020. Now it is changed as 60 rupees because I have defined the rate on 5/4/2020 on the same item is 60 rupees. Purchase rate is 60 rupees. 5 piece, save, and it will remain the same 60 rupees up to 9/4/2020 because I have changed the purchase rate 10/4/2020. Now the same, make another invoice on 10/4/2020. 45 rupees, 8 quantity, save. Now go to same the sale invoice. I have select 2/4. It is showing 100 rupees, but if I have changed the date on 6/4, then it is showing 110. If suppose I have changed the date as 15/4, then it is picking 90 rupees. So this is the option, enable date wise pricing. It will update the rate master according to your date, which is defined in the configuration or feature and option enable date wise item pricing. So this option working like that. So next topic is item pricing mode in voucher. Before that, I have seen that enable date wise pricing mode in uh, and next feature is item pricing mode in voucher. So how it will work, we will see. Go to administration, configuration, feature and option, inventory. Item pricing mode in voucher. This one. So up, when you click update item price from voucher, then you have to disable the enable date wise item pricing because both option will not work on the same time. So first you have to disable this option and click on the same option. Here it is asking update last sale price, update last purchase price. No, sorry, this is not the same feature. Item pricing mode in voucher. Oh, this one, item pricing mode in voucher. This is the button. Here is the button. Item pricing mode in voucher. Here are different options. Show parties last price in sales voucher, party item wise price discount structure, item quantity wise price oblique discount structure, multiple price list of items, last item price, or default pick from item master. Above pricing mode applicable to both price MRP, discount markup, or both, and treat MRP as sale price for the both sale and purchase. Left side window is for sale mode and right side window is for price mode, purchase mode. So I have check in sale mode. Show party last price is in sale voucher. Show party last price is in sale voucher means suppose you have to make an invoice of X party to 100 rupees of one quantity of one item. Okay, and the next time you have to make the same item, then it is showing the last sale price 100 rupees. Now suppose you have to pick the same quantity and same item, then it will pick automatically 100 rupees. And if you have changed the rate as 90 rupees on the current voucher, then and the third time you have to make the invoice, then it is showing 90 rupees, because in last invoice you have to change the rate of the same item as 90 rupees. So it will depend upon the last sale price. Last price is in sales voucher. So let me see how it will work. I have enabled the sale price in last, make a sale voucher, or I have created a new party like Crux Computer Manager as Sundry Data, and I have created different rate. Last sale price. This is, here I have not defined any rate. I have defined some opening stock. ₹10. Now I have give 20 pieces on ₹10. First invoice I am making ₹10. Now scheme is automatically applicable because it is showing, checking the rate least value. Now again make invoice on 5/4/2020. First I have removed the scheme, or not required, then make another invoice on 5/4/2020 on the same party, Crux, for the same item, last sale price. Now it is taking ₹10. Now I have changed the rate as ₹15 on the second invoice. Now again I have made the invoice on 10/2/4/20. So as per you, which rate it will picking? It will picking ₹15 because I have changed the rate ₹15 in last invoice. Before the last invoice, in first invoice I have defined the rate ₹10, and in second invoice I have defined the rate ₹15. Then in third invoice it will pick automatically ₹15. So this option is like show last sale price from voucher. So there are different options in last item pricing mode, party wise item discount structure. In here there are different mode: party wise, item wise, party item group wise, party group item wise, party group item group wise, mixed mode. So before that you have to enable discount feature also, and suppose I have select party wise item wise, party wise item wise price. Suppose one party, Crux Computer, I have defined ₹15 one item, and for Gulfa Laboratories I have defined the same item for ₹20, and for third party I have defined the same item for ₹30. So this is the option for party item wise. Party item group wise, you have to define item group wise, or party group item wise you have to define party group, like as Sunday data for this item is like that, this rate, and party group item group wise for Sunday data for general group, this part Sunday data and general group have ₹100. So this is the option. And mixed mode, you can define multiple rates. Next is item quantity wise price discount structure. Multiple price list for item. There are after party in voucher, after item in voucher. So After party in voucher, how we can see multiple price list of item. Save. Now I have make a new item, multiple. Now here it is asking for multiple price list. Rate A rupees 100, MRP rupees 100, discount I have not defined. Rate B is rupees 110, 110. Rate C 80 rupees, MRP 80 rupees. Rate D 90 rupees, MRP 90 rupees. So at the time of selection of party, it is asking to which rate you want to pick. Now let's see. Suppose I have select LKM. Then it is asking price category A to Z. Suppose I have selected C. Then do you want to update price category for sales in Party Master? No. Yes or no. If you update the sale price, then it will pick automatically C at every time in Alkem Pharma Private Limited. If you select no, then it is asking. When you select yes, then it is asking, but by default it is showing C. So I have selected as no. Then picking the multiple, it is picking 80 rupees. If I have selected the another party like busy, then it is asking for again I have selected as A. Now multiple same item is picking 100 rupees. For busy infotech it is picking 100 rupees because I have defined in A rate as 100 rupees and C rate as 80 rupees. So it is the this is the option like multiple price list, item pricing mode in voucher. So this features working like that. Default pick from item master, last item price, whichever you have defined in check transaction unit wise, and treat MRP as sale price. Suppose you have not defined any sale price in item master, but you have defined MRP, then it will pick automatically MRP as a sale price in sale window. Let's see. Make a new item, MRP wise rate. This is 100, 100. Here you have not defined any sale price, but you have defined MRP is 500. Say this item master, then you go to sale, select any party and select MRP wise rate. Then it is picking automatically 500 because I have enabled the option treat MRP as sale price. So this features will work like that. So today I have discussed the topic about serial number wise details, MRP wise details, parameterized details, scheme management, batch wise details, enable party wise item code, calculate item sale price from purchase price, enable date wise pricing, and multiple pricing mode in vouchers, item pricing mode in vouchers. So if you have any query about the current topic, then please mention your name in chat box window. I will resolve one by one, or unmute your mic and please discuss with me. Anyone have any query about the current session? So you can discuss with me. There is a one ID administrator. May I know the name is administrator? May I know your good name and your company name? Are you listen me? Administrator ID. Please unmute your mic. Administrator ID. Please unmute your mic and mention your name, good name and your company name, please. Hello, administrator ID. Mr. Mohammed, are you available? Mr. Mohammed, are you available? If you are available, then please unmute your mic. Dell ID is there. Okay, just a minute.
हाँ तो वही मैंने पंद्रह रेंज हटा दिया और जो काम का है ठीक है उसको फिर से इन्वेट कर ये ट्रांसफर
now continue on the session. So today I will discuss with you
लाइव है ना
many features of inventory features like serial number wise details, MRP wise details, and parameterized details, scheme management, party wise item codes, calculate item sales, fetch from purchase price. So these are the features today I have discussed with you. If you have any query about the current related points, then you can share on WhatsApp group and on the same chat box window. I will rectify your query within the same. If anything else, then please mention your name on the chat box window. Otherwise, we will close the today current training session and next we will share the details on the WhatsApp group for tomorrow on the same time. Have you query about the current training session or I else closing the training session? I think there is no query from your side. So thank you for your patience. Kindly share your valuable feedback on the WhatsApp group or our channel support ID. Now we can close the current session.